Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Ivar the Far Wanderer. And as we pick things back up here, like we left off at the end of the last episode, our dear friend and former ward, Ordonu, the heir to Asturias, is calling us to war. To the handsome Ivar of the Wandering Scald, I call on you to honor our alliance and join me in the true son's claim on the kingdom of Castali. This is our friend Ordonu, the heir to Asturias, here dressed in his kingly raiment, as he well should, because he is the true king of Asturias, calling us to war for the kingdom of Castali. And we are going to accept. Now, we do know that Ordonu has an alliance with the Venetians, so I'm hoping he'll be calling them in as well, because King Ingolfur here does have a decent amount of troops. However, he is attacking somebody else here, actually. Oh, okay, that's actually a nice little distraction. I did notice, actually, that while I was kind of waiting for Ivar to recover from his sickness and to finish off a few buildings, and for Vemender to recover from his wounds, which he did. He's got the scars now, but take a look at this. Jarl Barad is still here, and the papacy hindered from declaring war. Truce signed after the crusade for the kingdom of England, which was won by Jarl Barad. The Norse folk fended off the crusade for Jorvik, which is absolutely insane to me. I have set Jarl Barad and his son Ivar as rivals of Ivar, and that's simply because we broke the betrothal, or broke the divorce, the marriage between Ivar and our daughter Christina here. So I thought it would make sense that they would be Ivar's rivals. But and one final thing before we get into the war, our son Archbishop Enoch. I didn't set this up. I know I set some stuff up between episodes every once in a while, but I did not do this. I did have him as the Bishop of Farfa, but I have no idea how or what like the game mechanics go into him now being named the Archbishop of Navarra. Yeah, like he's the Queen Maria's Archbishop. I think he's a few other things as well. If we look at courtiers, yeah, he's her Archbishop, her personal physician, and her acclaimed knight. So it's so cool too, because like he was put into this position, the Archbishop position, but I presume that he could have, if that could have happened anywhere in the world or anywhere in the Catholic world. So it's so fitting and just so random that he was made the Archbishop of Navarra. Like, what an amazing coincidence. If that was a coincidence, I don't know, maybe if it has something to do with the languages, because he does speak Basque, but I don't know if he just learned that. No idea, but whatever it is, it's freaking cool as hell. So that is awesome to see. So yeah, we've got Enoch. Enoch's story is continuing here on his own. He's become the Archbishop. So that is pretty awesome. Maybe he will become the Pope one day. But in any case, we got more important things to deal with, and that is we have to fight on behalf of our friend here. So we have some troops. I did call in basically all the favors for our patrons. We ended up getting some ballustre and some more armored footmen. The Varangians are leading their warriors here. So we've got a couple captains of the Varangians, as you'll remember from that last episode. So Vemender and all his Varangian deserter friends are leading these 100 men here. So they're not all Varangians, but they're being led by them. So that's pretty cool. Holy Roman Empire has expanded. Lots of stuff going on with the Byzantines here. Look at the Byzantines. Oh, okay. So the emperor did finally die. 80 years of age, died of old age. So now we've got Basileus Constantinos the Hairy, look at look at his co-emperor and his brother Leon the Young. Just he's got he's rakish, he's got adulterer, he's got the Great Pox. He is a horrific looking man. His wife is not looking any better either. So just, you know, it's a sign that that God does not favor the Byzantines here. But in any case, that's enough on the side here. We need to get ready for war. So we do have some money and we do have some troops, but we're gonna need to call in some mercenaries as well. Too bad we can't call in a holy order, but there are no most Arabic holy orders. So we're gonna want to bring some troops. Let's see what he's packing here. He's got Huscarls, Bondi, and Vigmen, and Light Horsemen. So honestly, what's his best out of that? We've already got, we've got a lot of heavy troops. So we should be okay to counter maybe like the light troops or something like that. But yeah, what do we want to take then? We can either get horsemen or we could get a mix here. Oh, that's a lot of troops. Oh yeah, we could get the Magyar band. Oh, this would actually be pretty good. The Band of Viennois. That's a lot of money to spend though. I don't think we want to. I don't think we should we just dump all of our money into this? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think. I guess we should probably, right? All right, let's get the Band of Viennois here. This should help us secure a good victory anyway. So let's raise up our armies. Let's combine them. Ivar will lead them himself, but he does have you know, all of his knights here. So Vacho, Vemender, of course, Eystein, Eir, our shield daughters are fighting in this as well. Eir and Christina. We've got the Varangians fighting in it. Zaid Garcia, all fighting here. We've got a lot of troops with all this money that we brought in. So I think we might be able to, I think we'll be able to find a victory here. And the Doge joins in as well. Yeah, I think that King Ingolfur here is going to be in a lot of trouble, but he calls in some allies as well. So it's not completely one-sided here. Yeah, let's head into battle. So this is it. All right, we got our just finishing another building here. Which means that we can probably get ourselves we're missing a bunch of position. Our Master at Arms, let's see. Let's sort by aptitude. Steercar One Eye. Yeah, sure. He'll be our Master at Arms. We need some bodyguards, so Eir can be a bodyguard. Zaid can be a bodyguard. These are people we trust. And then our Heavy Infantry Captain. Maybe not Vacho, but I don't want it to be the same guy. So I think we're going to get Alfir Goldenlocks as our Heavy Infantry Captain there, because we got a lot of Heavy Infantry. So yeah, Vemender is going to be leading some troops. We've got our Master at Arms. We've got our Heavy Infantry Captain, bodyguards. We are ready for battle. So, oh wow, and look at this. Yeah, so he's got a decent amount of troops. The Pope's got, or the Venetians got a decent amount of troops. I think that we're going to be able to probably, I'm feeling pretty confident that we'll be able to pull off a victory here. I don't know where he's bringing his troops. Well, we're going to bring our troops around by sea to go and land in Castali. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly. Oh, they're probably going to meet up, I guess. Yeah, looks like it. They're going to drop off and then meet up there. Means to an end. I sit by the edge of the proving grounds, letting the sounds and smells of the camp wash over me. It's different from a life safe within the safe walls of the palace. So very different. Freedom is easy to enjoy. No obligations, no counselors yapping. Best to keep my options open. Yeah, I think we should keep our options open here. And we gain the trait Flexible Leader, which is perfect timing, actually. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Ivar is Ivar is here to settle these matters. And you know what? I don't even know how much we'll... Oh, they've got their troops coming. I mean, we definitely got enough troops to find victory here. 4,000. Yeah, we outnumber them by 1,000, so it's not a completely one-sided thing here. But we should have enough. Oh, his troops are waiting there for us. Does Ivar want to drop off his 1,900 troops? Where could we land? Where would we land that would actually be, you know, favorable to us? Maybe in Navarra? Maybe we can get over to Navarra here. Because that's where our son is. So let's head... Oh, yeah, he's probably gonna come for us. So let's head over here. And we'll just, we'll hold up in Navarra. I don't want to, like, game the system too much. So I'm tempted to just kind of hang around in Navarra. If these guys reach us in time, so be it. But I don't want to game the system too much. I think we are already looking pretty good for this war. So if we have to fight a battle on our own, I'm totally fine with that. One of our followers. Oh yeah, we do have, can't remember if I mentioned or not that we have Jorinder Ubbing has joined our camp. I saw that he was a wanderer, so I brought him into our camp. He got kicked out of his lands over here, Al Ishbuna. I guess that's Lisbon. Yeah, that would be Lisbon, right? So he got kicked out of there, and I brought him into the camp. His daughter wants to marry Luis de Viguera. No, we can't afford that, so let's see if he's really torn away with you. He's not impressed. It never worked. Okay, their troops are coming for us. We do have... Are we disembarked? We do have the disembarked penalty. How long is that gonna last for? I'm a little concerned here. Let's try to move, because I don't want to take a too big of a hit without, you know, I'm not gonna just completely, you know, not try here. I think we'll head into Tudela. And our allies are gonna be joining us soon. Okay, there we go. Now that we've lost the disembarked penalty, now I'm a little bit more tempted to just go in for it. Let's see. Yeah, so they would have an advantage here. So, you know what? Can we coax them into attacking us? Yeah, all right. Now let's move in. Our allies are coming up towards us here. I don't think we want to hold off, like, too much, though. Oh, okay. Here we go. Now they're going to come for us, but now we've got the advantage. So this is it. I'm glad that we're doing one battle before our allies get here, because I want Ivar to face off against King Ingolfur, who's leading the army as well. Keep that in mind. He's leading the army. I want Ivar to face off against King Ingolfur in a good battle. So he outnumbers us by 1,000 troops. So this to me feels cool. This is a little bit more epic than you know, if we just completely outnumbered him. So our allies might be able to get it here in time, but we should be able to hold this place, and let's see how this goes. Oh man, and we've got Jarl Eirikur Hrafnsblood is leading their armies. Oh man, but we've got more champions. The advantage is relatively even here. Ivar has learned a thing or two. His martial is actually pretty high. We've got the better men-at-arms. We might be able to pull off a victory here. Let's slow speed down. Are our allies coming to join us here? I guess we'll find out. No, there doesn't. Maybe they're going around this way. Oh no, Zartosh got his head ripped off. Oh, by Oslog. Oh, this is gonna be insane. Oh man, that's cool. The Hrafnsblood ripped the head off. But I think we are going to be able to pull off a victory here. Our daughter was wounded by Gudfrider? Oh no. But then our other, oh, this is just so epic. Christina, so Christina's sister, so Heir was wounded, and then Christina came in and wounded the prince. It was the prince of Castali here, Gudfrider, who attacked her. That was pretty cool. Oh man, this battle's turning out to be actually extremely epic here. But Ivar looks like he's gonna be able to pull off a victory against his enemies. You know, outnumbered, but not outmatched. And so here we go, defeating the very capable Jarl Eirikur as well. Let's see. Oh, we find some starving soldiers. Yeah, okay. Looks like they are maybe deserters. Let's see. Yeah, because this guy is, we could use another blade. Yeah, I guess we'll bring him in. But yeah, here we go. We pull off a victory here against our enemies. So yeah, I'm glad that we didn't have to rely on the big army of our allies. But let's take a look at this battle, because that was obviously really epic there. The losses were relatively, relatively even, 350 to 600. But the details of this battle, we have to take a look at this. So Veminder, yeah, proven himself here, as you can see, getting the most kills out of any of our knights, but obviously his Varangian allies. But Christina up there as well. The Varangians fighting well. A lot of our guys fighting well, but let's take a look at the events there. So Christina wounded Prince Gudfrider, whereas our daughter was wounded by Gudfrider. So yeah, that must have been a really cool combat going on between them. But then look at this, Aslog Hrafensblood. Oh, look at this. She's one-eyed shield maiden berserker. She ripped the head off one of our knights. Oh, this was the father of this was our son's father-in-law who had his head ripped off. That is so epic. Oh man. That was a pretty cool series of events there. Where do we go from here? Do we go to siege down the enemy capital? I mean, probably, right? Looks like we can get there without facing attrition either. So our allies are sieging down over here though. So that does leave us a little bit empty, or a little bit without backup. Do we trust a second battle? Oh man, we're suffering some attrition there. Do we suffer a second battle, or do we just go and assist with the siege? Maybe we assist with the siege? Yeah, let's see how this goes. I don't think they've got any more troops, but yeah, we should be able to. We still have the troop advantage here. Oh, Garcia has died of cancer, but he did leave behind a son, Guillen. So that's good. We'll do our best for him, even though he's a little bit dumb. But yeah, let's go in and join the siege, I suppose. I think we've got our ballistae do offer some siege equipment, so let's continue on here. Right-hand man, our second's aptitude goes up. Nice. Gain skill points based on cap purchase. Oh, all right, that's pretty decent too. It's no secret that my acquaintance Melissa is carrying a child conceived through sinful union. She is not a married woman after all. However, the father of the child has been a mystery until now. Veminder is the one responsible. Melissa, who is this? Oh, just like a Greek woman that apparently Veminder knocked up at some point. Well, I mean, can't really blame the man. We need lodging, so we should be able to afford it here. But yeah, let's get the sieges done. And then hopefully they'll go for Burgos, but greetings, Captain Ivar of the Wandering Skalds. Put an end to your hostile acts. I will make you Lord of the Jarldom of Yinglingland to rule as my vassal. He would give us... Oh, he wants to give us land again. Absolutely not. You traitor, King Ingolfer. You absolutely traitorous bastard. You are getting nothing but the tip of a sword. You know, Ivar is not a vengeful man, but after his son was executed, there is absolutely no peace going to be between us and King Ingolfer. This might not be the end of the war, though, because, you know, we're only fighting for Castali. So King Ingolfer might not give up just because this one war is done here. But yeah, we are going to fight him. We're gonna knock him down, and we're gonna put our friend on his rightful throne, and potentially even further. Like, I think we need to get Ordonu on. You know, he needs to take all those lands back. You know, Galicia, different. You know, we're not enemies with Galicia, but Castali certainly. The culture in Soria is unfamiliar to me. No, it's not. We know this culture well. Blend the herbs with Norse cuisine. Something that we've certainly done before. All right, the siege here of Soria is going to be done relatively soon. Our supplies are going down, but they're still decent. We're relatively well supplied. So we shouldn't have to worry about that too much just yet. I'm not sure where the forces of the Yinglings are. Let's see, are they going to go for the capital? I think that would be the smartest bet. But we'll see if our allies are smart enough. Okay, looks like they are going to go there. Yeah, let's take Burgos. Let's kick the king out of here. Where are his troops? He's in Burgos. Bad luck, Barad. It has not escaped my notice that the despicable Jarl Barad is a very superstitious man. He fears unlucky days, unlucky colors, unlucky animals, and even unlucky trees. Spotting the shadow of the wrong bird at the wrong time could send him in a panic for days. I don't think that we're gonna... We don't have anything against Jarl Barad. We're his rival more than he's our rival. But in any case, a curse is undone anyways, because he just died of old age. So immediately after that. So, you know what? Maybe we should have done that, because it would have been cool. I kind of regret that now. I think we should have done sent him a curse, because imagine if I had selected that and then he died a day after. You know, Ivar's wise man powers maybe had some... You know what? The way I'm going to think of it, Ivar didn't need to do that, because he already read the omens and he knew that Jarl Barad was soon to die, and Ivar didn't need to have anything to do with it. All right, let's get our army here into Burgos, and let's get the siege rolling. Runes rambling. Let's try to find something in the runes, but our search is pointless, unfortunately. All right, the entire army sieging down Burgos. The king is in Burgos. Maybe we're gonna capture him during that. I don't know where his army is. Oh, those lands probably split up. Yeah, look, Jorvik split up now. So Jarl Ivar is leading those lands, but Lancaster is here as well. Oh, there's the army. All right, cool. Looks like they're gonna go and try to siege it back down, but we should be... Oh, yeah, they got a decent amount of troops there. Yeah, we should be able to siege down Burgos before they... no, they might get this one first. I don't think we're gonna break off from the army. I'm a little... we probably could win this fight, right? I'm just worried that if we go and do this fight that our allies are gonna join us and end this siege. So I think that we're gonna go for the siege first here, and then we'll rush their army after that. We might get the war score we need just from this, but it might require a little bit more before we can before we can call a victory, especially since it looks like they might pull off their re-siege relatively quickly as well. We're probably going to finish first, but it's going to be pretty close. So our war, yeah, we're probably not going to have all the war score we need unless we do manage to capture. Oh no, the king's not even here. So we'll see if we capture any of his children or anything like that. Oh, we've got a faithful visitor, a Castilian Catholic man. A priest can join us. Yeah, let's have him join us. Our treasure map has snapped. Yeah, no worries about that. All right, so I just had to reload the save because I had this very weird bug with our treasure map that basically had all of our characters. It forced us to return home to Rome. Every character in the court, including the knights and Ivar and all of his basically everybody had to return home. So they couldn't be in the army or anything like that. So I just went and reloaded it, the autosave, and which was just right here, just before the siege was finishing, and basically figured out a way around it. So I've actually put our camp here in Burgos, so that when it forced our characters to return home, they were already home, essentially. So having some weird bugs and bad luck with the recording, but shouldn't pose any big deal here, as the siege on Burgos is just about to be completed, and we shall see if we manage to capture ourselves any valuable prisoners. Doesn't look like it. No, it seems as though they all managed to get free there. So, but I think that we should see if we can coax our allies into a good battle here. Oh, they finished the siege. Will our allies join us in a fight? I wonder. They're moving down here. That probably wouldn't be wise. Oh man, I really wish our guys would be a little bit more bold here. I wonder if we could go and capture Soria back. They're going and attacking some troops down here. Oh, there's Lancaster troops down. Yeah, like why are you guys just... Oh, they're refilling supplies, I guess. I know we're a little bit undersupplied as well. Oh, there we go. Oh, looks like... Okay, now looks like a battle might be getting engaged here, so we're going to head in. All right, we'll head into this one here. Let's see if we can manage to... Oh, okay. Oh, our allies are going to lose this battle. Unless we can make it here in time to join them. Hurry, Ivar, hurry. Oh, man, we might not make it in. We might be there just in the nick of time to save the battle here. Oh man, it's so close. That was just in the... Oh, that was right in the nick of time. Ordonu's forces and the forces of the Venetians were just about to be completely routed when Ivar returns in the nick of time, bringing his Varangian forces and the mercenaries to bear. And it's just enough to turn the tides of battle. Who are we facing here? Oh, it's Count Sorkfear. This is our nephew who's leading the troops now. I mean, he is loyal. He is loyal to his king, but man, Sorkfear, cool. That's awesome. That's... Oh man, just the drama of this has just been so epic. And now Ivar just manages to pull off an unlikely victory here. Oh, and we captured our nephew as well. He got captured during the battle. Let's take a look at the details of that one. 1,200 troops lost on our side. So, wow, we actually took some significant losses there before Ivar was able to make it in with his own troops. You know, Veminder and all those guys, like, yeah, look at this, Veminder. Oh, Roy is still around. Roy the Giant. This is one of Ordonu's guys. Ordonu still has some of those knights in his court here. Saib Jatir is with him. Remember Saib? That's cool to see. Yeah, so Roy's with him. Pierre Ramon. These are all people. Yeah, that's awesome that some of these guys. I think there was another one as well, but I don't see him here. I think we lost one of those knights, but Roy sticking around. Veminder, still, yeah, Veminder fought well. Let's take a look at the events of the battle. Aslog Ravensblood has been a badass here too. Jourdain was wounded. Man, they did pretty good. Man, Aslog is actually kicking butt. Our knight Abd al-Hamid was wounded, and oh man, and Gudfrieder is actually pretty capable here. Prince Gudfrieder is actually, yeah, pretty strong. But man, we managed to just barely pull off a victory in that battle there. Man, and the troop counts are actually looking, you know, looking relatively even now. Man, I guess we might have to be a little bit more cautious now, because we have suffered a lot of losses here, so that is not ideal. All right, looks like everybody's good for staying together and doing the siege over here. You can get another wandering lifestyle perk. We'll probably go with travelogues. Do we want to switch over? Oh man, maybe we switch over to Valor at this point. Take the command, lead by example. That advantage plus 10 in men-at-arms toughness is going to be very useful in our current situation. Let's just put it that way, considering that that the numbers advantage is no longer significantly in our favor, that's for sure. So we'll have to play it a little bit smarter. Oh, and the mercenary contract's expiring in 6 months? Oh no. Maybe we should have got the cheaper mercenaries. I was hoping we would be able to pull off a victory sooner, though. Losing 1,500 mercenaries is going to actually be a huge loss here. Man, this war might not be as easy as it seemed like right off the bat. 6 months, though. Oh, man, I hope I don't want to end this siege, but I also don't want to waste these troops. How many? Okay, how long for this siege? 3 months left? 5 months? Okay, we might have just enough time, especially if we get some decent events here. We could assault the fort. I don't want to take those casualties. 51 days. We might be able to go and take the troops and get them in for one last... Oh yeah, there we go. We just got a nice little boost here. My grandson Ivar and his little friend Botilder have taken a copy of the heroic sagas from the study and brought it into the playroom, and they completely ruined it. Torn pages, footprints on the cover, no respect whatsoever. Seems as if little Ivar doesn't care for the word of the divine. Ah, look at him. He's just a cynical lad. Respect those words. They hold wisdom and meaning. I think that we would tell him that those words hold wisdom and meaning, so he's become humble. Okay, yeah, we might be able to use these mercenaries here in time because the siege is just about to finish here. Oh, Ivar lost the title. The cowardly, spineless villain got ousted from his lands there. Can we convince our allies to go into a fight here? Oh, man, I don't know. Oh man, they're too cowardly. I wonder if we can coax them into a fight, though. I wonder if we can get them to come to us here. How long will our troops last? 3 months? Do we bank on a victory here? I think we could probably beat them. Well, we should have the advantage, right? Yeah, we should be able to pull this off. All right, we're gonna use our mercenaries to get one more victory here. And then Ivar should have some decent advantages because... Oh, and look, it's Ingolfur himself. Yeah, here we go. Okay, come on. Can we beat Ingolfur? Yes. Nice. Oh, man. Vacha was wounded. But I think we're going to be able to beat him. He outnumbered us. But we have the defenses of Burgos. And freaking Ivar the Far Walker here is going to get his revenge personally on King Ingolfur. Can we capture him in battle? If we capture him here, that's going to be so poetic and so amazing. The snake at court? Ah, oh, well, whatever. Doesn't matter. What matters is this battle here. Can we capture him? Can we capture him? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's see it. Oh, no, he escaped. Damn. All right. Well, that's still good. I mean, we killed a lot of their troops. Oh, I was really hoping we would capture him, but the king manages to escape. But yeah, Ivar defeats him in battle. Veminder proving himself again. Let's take a look. No major events in that one. But oh man, in 40 days, I wonder if we can. Oh man, our allies are just gonna go and be sieging, right? I don't think we can afford now to, because our mercenaries are gonna be expired. We can't. Well, could we afford to keep them? We could ransom this guy. How much is it gonna cost? 590? No, we can't afford that. Okay, all right. So we're gonna head back. I guess those 1,500 troops were advantageous because they did help us pull off a couple victories. But oh man, yeah, they got more troops coming in here. We're gonna lose a big chunk of our troops, but I think that we should be. I think that we're still gonna be able to pull this one off. Yeah, these 1,000. We're gonna lose 1,000 troops, but yeah, we should still be able to have a victory here. Yeah, look at this. We're down quite a decent chunk of troops. We're only at 1,400 troops now versus their 2,000. So we're really going to have to rely on the strength of our troops here to be able to pull off a victory. Can we get this siege down? Oh man, they're probably going to be coming for us here. This could actually get tough. This could get real tough here. Hasting has joined the True Sons. Oh, Hasting! Hasting is... Oh, no, wait. He's defending. He's defending against it? Why? He got an alliance with them? No. Oh, man, that sucks. Okay, they're going to siege down Burgos. We might be able to... Oh, no, man. Things could get actually... Yeah, look at this. Now they've got double our troops here. We need to pull off this siege and pull it off fast. I hope that if we get this siege done, that might be the war score that we need. Could it give us... Oh, you know, Valladolid gave 11? So Olmedo might be just enough. Olmedo might be another 11. That could be just enough. Whew, okay, come on. Come on, guys. We gotta win this war. Ivar's got to win. We got to... I mean, they've taken a lot of blows, and we might be able to just... This might be just enough to force them to... No, it's only 95. Oh, man. Can we convince them to go and fight? Oh, man. What do we do here now? They've got a lot of troops. Oh, man. Oh, boy. I don't know, guys. How do we win this here? Things looked good at first, and now they're suddenly turning against us. Maybe we need to demand, oh man, get some money. How much money could we get here? Not enough to get mercenaries. Oh, what's the cheapest mercenaries we could even afford? All these guys are hired. 316. I don't know, you guys. Oh man, I wish our allies would join us in a fight here, but those 2,000, there's no way we could beat 4,000 troops. Man. This is actually tricky. I think I'm gonna end it here because I really need to consider what our best plan of action is, and I want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. For those of you who thought this war would be easy when we went in with all those troops right at the beginning, apparently not. We were super close. Oh man, I just can't believe that didn't give us the war score. Olmedo only gives us 5.9. Come on. Oh man. All right, well, that is what it is, though. I still think we should be able to pull off a victory here somehow. But, oh man, but how? That's the question. Send him a poem. Detail his incompetence. Give him a critical stress break. Yeah, that would be hilarious. Who knows? Maybe it would 99% you know what? I'm gonna do that before we end it. Yeah, and he takes a critical stress break. That's hilarious. Send a poem detailing his incompetence here. Oh man. I don't know. I don't know how to now that they double our troops. More than double our troops. Yeah, we don't have a lot of troops here. Oh boy. It's gonna be tough. I still think that we should be able to pull off a victory somehow. But I don't know how it's gonna go. So I'll leave things off here. We'll find out in the next episode how this war will go. But until then, Wanderers, thank you for watching.